Today I'm going to tell you that one word which is going to be the secret to your happiness. This one word, when you use it as a statement with a very good attitude, your life will always be happy. Or your life will always keep finding happiness. It will always keep moving towards happiness. So now, happiness is like any other energy that we require, like food. That the craving comes, that need comes, and then we go fulfill it by food. That hunger arises and food is there, that thirst arises and then water comes in. So similarly, happiness is the same thing. It's that need that arises and we will always fulfill it via some person, a relationship, or a job, or money, a house, a car, whatever you think is going to be fulfilling that happiness. So now I'm sure a lot of people will want to probably go a little all Buddha and Zen on this, where, I want to achieve happiness. Whatever you do to achieve happiness, let's say if today somebody says that, okay, but I don't need to do anything, I've achieved happiness. Well, when you don't need to do anything, that is also something that is giving you that happiness. What if that I don't want to do anything is taken away from you? This is not your life, this is not your body, this is not your experience. You can't even control your eyelids, they're not in your control. So what if that is taken away from you and now you have to keep doing something or the other? Either your health goes for a toss, or work goes for a toss, or your peace goes for a toss. Even if you're sitting in a cave and let's say there's a whole lot of bats that come and invade your cave, what happens to your happiness then? So happiness, my friend, there's no harm in it to accept that we need happiness and we get our happiness from something or the other. So now the key to happiness is to sustain that happiness. How do we do that? So let's use the best thing. Let's use food as an example. Okay, today that hunger arises, that craving arises, and you go and you start eating food. What if now, once you start eating, what if now you don't know what is enough? What if you don't know what is enough for you? You keep eating that pasta, you keep eating that chicken curry, you keep eating that rice, and you just don't know what is enough for you. You will eat so much. You think that food that was giving you happiness is going to still give you that happiness after some time? No, it won't. It takes our brain, according to a Japanese research, it takes our brain 30 minutes to realize that now I'm full. Can you imagine 30 minutes, how much of overeating we've done in that? So something that was giving us happiness, it was giving us that joy, now has become a pain for us. Similarly, with let's say something as simple as water. So many people are losing their lives because in the name of fitness, they're drinking so much of water that they keep going to the loo all the time. That means there's so much of salt which from their brain, from their skull, that salt is being released from the body, that now the brain starts swelling, and then something which was for your fitness to give you happiness is now taking your life away. So now the key to happiness, my friend, is to know what is enough for you. What is enough for you? That's enough for me. What if you go to somebody's house, you always have that annoying host, especially in this part of the world. You will always have somebody who will be so annoying. Eat some more. No, you got to eat some more. They'll keep stuffing your plate and you keep telling them, no, I've had enough. So you always say it with that good attitude. You never scream at that time. So you got to know what is enough for you. So today, if you are stuck in a situation and you're looking for happiness, let's say you're stuck in your relationship, a toxic relationship. I come across so many clients of mine who are stuck in a toxic relationship. You need to start realizing first, when that relationship started, it wasn't toxic. Otherwise, it wouldn't have started, right? You're smart enough, you're intelligent enough, man or woman, whoever you are listening to this. So something happens, and that toxic relationship is a start right now. It's a start right now. Eventually, you take so many bites of those toxic relationships, like that food, that now it is becoming a pain for you. And that loving relationship, which you could have said at that first incident of toxic bite that's gone inside of you, that emotion, that experience has gone inside of you. If you would have said at that time, that's enough for me, I'm going to walk out from this relationship. That first time that your business went for a loss, that's enough for me, I'm going to try something else now. Same thing with everything that we do in our life, which starts off as a nice thing, it gives us happiness. But once that happiness, we need to know when to say, that's enough for me. Let's say if you are into fitness and you like going to the gym, we all know what is enough for us, when to stop running, when to stop swimming. But somewhere when it comes to happiness, or when we are stuck in a situation, we just don't know what is enough for us. So this is why a lot of celebrities, a lot of people say, why these rich and famous people, they've got all the money, they've got all the name and fame, but they're still not happy. And why is that happening? Because they don't know what is enough. You've got your fame. It's not that, okay, I want a little bit of fame. No, gather all that fame of yours, but then make sure you've got time for yourself. So initially, when people get their fame, you want to go on every podcast, you want to go for every interview, you want to go for every event, because now you're famous, you want to be seen. You got to know what is enough for you even then. That, yeah, I've worked really hard for this happiness. I'm really happy with this success that I've got, this name, this fame, this money that I've got. Now I want to keep it for myself. Go for one podcast, two podcasts, two events. That's it. Just keep that time, that happiness for yourself. Don't keep spreading it away, because that's when it starts becoming a pain for you. This is why a lot of rich and famous people are not even happy after getting everything that they've got, because now they don't know what is enough. They want to keep getting more of it, just like eating so much, drinking so much of water, running on the treadmill non-stop. We just don't know what is enough for us. Can you imagine? You get down and your knees are gone already. So the secret to happiness is to know what is enough. Use that enough in a good attitude, in a statement. No, that's enough for me. Say it with a smile. So now that partner of yours who's like that, let's say if you're in that relationship, now that partner of yours like that host who wants to give you more toxic love, toxic emotion, toxic of everything. What if now you say, no, that's enough for me, and you walk out? It's never too late, my friend. It's never too late. So today, if you are wanting to make money, if you're wanting to manifest something for it, you're stuck in a situation, tell that situation, that's enough for me. And some or the other help is going to come, which is you're going to be out from it. But you need to realize what is enough for you. So many people are failing. So many people are failing in their life, and they're just not realizing now is the time they need to say, I've had enough of you, failure. Failure is also an energy. Failure is also an emotion. It's also alive like you and me. Success is alive like you and me. We need to say, I've had enough of you now. you know so so apply this to every area of your life. Think about it. What if that intelligence was not there in us to say, no, that's enough for me, I've had enough. This is why we feel so overfull sometimes, and that same food which we had a really good time with, now is feeling like, oh my god, why did I even eat that? It's the same things that's happening with your relationship, the business that you started, that app that you were trying to make. you know so you got to know what is enough for you, and when you announce it with a smile, announce it with some joy that, no, I'm good, that's enough for me. The first time your partner shows you the little bit of bite of toxicity, if that's even a word, just say that's enough for me and walk out. Otherwise, later on, you'll be stuck over there eating. Imagine, like I said, it takes 30 minutes to realize that your stomach is full. That's how slow our brain is. Can you imagine how slow our brain is when that's the person that you really love, that's the business that you really wanted, that's the name and fame and money that you always wanted. God knows how long the brain is taking to realize that, look, that's enough for you. It's going to take you downhill right now. We all go out partying and we have a blast. Next in the morning, everyone's hungover, whether they've had alcohol or they've not had alcohol. We're just so tired because we didn't know what's enough for us. So the key to happiness is to know what is enough for you. Announce it, leave a comment, leave a heart, say it in your mind. Okay, the situation that I am in right now, it could even be with your health. I've had enough with it. Now I want to live a healthy life. Say that to that illness that you're going through. Say that to that broke bank account of yours. I've had enough of you. I'm going to walk out to richness now. Say that to that peace which has gone away from your life, all that madness, I've had enough of you. Say that in your mind and leave a heart, and that's going to be the start of your happiness for all your life. Hold on to it. So once again, the key to happiness is to know what is enough. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, have a good life. Namaste.